Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour, ça va? It's me, the Lost Canuck, coming at you live and in person from the barbecue lab. So, on today's episode, for all you Lone Star Grillz 42-inch pellet smoker fans out there, and all you St. Patrick's Day fans out there, Lost Canuck, you know, I have Irish heritage, being from Canada and everything, so we're gonna smoke a little corned beef brisket point. You can pick these up in the market just before St. Patrick's Day, and it's already pre-brined. There's nothing yet. So prep, my prep is I'm going to take it out of the package. So we're going to take this corned beef point, it's already been brined, and turn it into this juicy, delicious, yummy smoked corned beef. Stay tuned. Okay, now that the intro has rolled, let's get this. Here's our prep. Cut out of package, put on rack, put on and place on the grill. Now our cook has a twist. Okay, we're gonna do this super smoke style. Now look, the Lone Star Grillz 42-inch pellet smoker is, I believe, my opinion, the smokiest pellet smoker there is on the market. Okay, and the 42-inch, that one's a real smoke show. Does it need any more smoke? No. Am I gonna? But you know the Lost Canuck. I like to push it to the max. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's the twist. I still have leftover pellets and chips from my rib experiment, so that's loaded into the grill right now. And those things, that really gives you smoke. Plus, I know I'm crazy, but I'm gonna load up my roll box, okay, from Smoke Chasers. And it's a little box that's like a smoke box. I'm going to throw that under the deflector plate. And I've got the Huber Products deflector plate in there, so it's got the big hole cut in it already. So I'm just going to light it, throw it in there. So I'm going to have a roll box, smoke box, unnecessary, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to have chips and pellets in there. This is going to be the smokiest corned beef brisket you've ever seen in your life, okay? And just like Sir Edmund Hillary said, you know, when he was talking about climbing Mount Everest, why he did it? Because it was there. Why am I going to smoke it like this? Because I can. Anyways, so that's going to be our experiment. Let's bust this open, throw it out on the pit. We'll see if this is like way too smoky or not smoky enough. So here's our prep, okay? You can time me. This should take about 60 seconds. Okay, so there's our, oh, it smells like corned beef. There's our pre-brined, there we go. There's our prep. We're going to put this, is there really a fat side? Not really. I'm going to put that just like that and throw it on the pit. We'll see you down at the pit. All right, well, it's the Lost Canuck. You already knew that. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, we're down at the pit. I've got my roll box loaded. And I'm trying this, I went to Ace Hardware and I bought this Buffalo Trace hardwood chunks from Meat Church. They're selling Meat Church, these wood chunks now. So I thought I'd try it out. And then I've got B&B char logs in the bottom. Love the B&B char logs. So let's light this. Then I'm going to shove it in under my deflector plate. I'll show you that in a minute. I got to vacuum this while this is starting to burn. So let this get going. There we go. Yes, that's very interesting. And we'll let this burn down, start smoldering. It's got to hit the charcoal first. Then I'm going to finish loading the box up, and then we're going to put it into the belly, get it fired up. But first, let's vacuum. Okay, well, she's burning into the charcoal starting to light up now, which is nice. We'll Jenga our last little bits of wood in there. Here's that bourbon barrel Buffalo Trace from Meat Church that I'm using. So let's get the rest of these. Found some little pieces in there. Let's get the rest of these in there. Just want to make sure the lid closes properly. There we go. Okay, you can see the smoke coming out of here, smoldering pretty good. I'm going to throw this under my my Huber deflector plate, and we're going to super smoke this. So let's get this under there. We'll put the little corned beef brisket on the top. Oh, I got to close this. We are closed up. I'm going to turn this on. We're going to run at 250. And now let's let the pellet grill take over. All right, I'm not following the pellet grill starting instructions, but I was pre the keep the door open instructions, so I'm grandfathered in, right? Okay, we got her running, and I better show you my pellet chip mix. Hang on. There, I still have some pellets and chips left in the hopper, so this is going to be smoky. Although there's nothing happening yet, but you saw my little smoker box going, so should be all good. See you in a minute. All right, well, we're back, and I just turned the ignition on, so it should be getting going here pretty soon. Otis, no. Got my meat ready to put on. Now, we're under a blizzard warning tonight. We're supposed to get almost 2 feet of snow tonight. Now, it's crazy. All of our snow is melted, but overnight into Sunday, we're supposed to get a blizzard with 2+ feet of snow. So I'm in a hurry. I'm going to try and get this thing cooked off quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the RFX probe in now, and then when it's ready to throw on, it'll be all ready to go. Yes, I know that looks very tasty. Okay, so we're just waiting for it to get up to 250. I think I got it. Oh, yeah, I got it set at 250. So let's see what happens. All right. Plus, I'm also cooking a turkey breast over there on my little blazon that I converted over the control system. So that's also on our blizzard. All right. I'll see you when it's time to throw this on. All right. Well, we're smoking at 250, and my little roll box inside the Lone Star is really putting out the smoke. I can smell the charcoal, so I know it's smoking. So wood chips, we went nuts. So we got, this is normal anyways. It's a pretty normal smoke pattern, but it's getting windy and blizzardy. I don't know if you can see, but this is the beginning of the blizzard we're gonna get. All right, well, we're at the Lone Star, and you can see the start of the blizzard's happening. I got everything burning in there. I got my roll box. I got the chips and the pellets. It's kind of crazy. I got snow on my smokestack, but this thing is still chugging along. Set at 250. Smoke's good. Let's take a look at the product in here. Notice I said product like the McDonald's CEO. Anyways, there it is. The corned beef brisket point. Wow, it's it's really smoky in here. So everything's doing its job. Okay, we'll see when it's time to pull it and wrap it. All right, well, we're back at the pit. The blizzard's really taken off now. We've got a couple inches of snow on the ground. Now it's supposed to snow all night and all day tomorrow. So let's pull off the corned beef brisket. And what I've done is I have a little layer of sauerkraut here in the bottom. And we're going to try and make it into kind of a Reuben type thing. So let's see how it looks. Oh boy, that looks great. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put some foil over top of this, and we'll get it back on the pit. Okay, so let's get this back on. There we go. And what we're going to do, we're going to pull the roll box out. Okay, so we're going to pull the roll box out. And so I just shove this over to the side because it's done smoking. There we go. Grab the roll box. Now I'm wearing my hot gloves here. It's hard to manipulate these gloves. Okay, so that was the old roll box. I'm just going to leave that burn down tonight over here. It's pretty hot. Okay, let's get this closed up. And cooking. Oh, I don't have this pushed all the way in. There. Okay. So the first part was done with the roll box. Now we're just on pellets. I had to, we ran out of pellets and chips. There's a lot of snow on here. So we're just on straight pellets to finish it off, which should be fine. And I'd give her another hour till it gets up to around 205. We'll pull it off and bring it inside. And then I got to clean my pit off. It's got lots of snow. Hey, well, we're upstairs in the barbecue lab, and the little corned beef point is done. And I just pulled it off the smoker not too long ago. It's been resting in the pan with the sauerkraut. So let's put this up on the cutting board, and we'll take a slice out of it and see what it's like. We're going to save this sauerkraut because it's nice and roasty, actually. And I think we're at a pretty good, it's still pretty hot. 190, 180, 180. Yeah. We're going to slice into it, see what we got. And well, there we go. There's the little corned beef point. Basically, it kind of looks like a pastrami sandwich. Or pastrami for a pastrami sandwich. So we're gonna have this for breakfast in the morning. I'm gonna slice it and cook it up, and throw some of the sauerkraut on there. Maybe make a Reuben. You never know. But I'm gonna take a slice out of this in a second here. All right. Well, that's sliced fairly easily, and they've got some good bark on here. The crust is nice. It's juicy. Take a couple slices out of here. I'll give one to me, one to the videographer, and one for me. It's hot. Careful. Kind of tastes like a Reuben. And I got all that sauerkraut to go with it. So yeah, what I thought I'd do is cook this up in the morning, maybe for breakfast, and make a Reuben sandwich. It tastes just kind of like pastrami a lot, or a Reuben. I'm gonna take another bite. Let's do our final thoughts and conclusions. Can you take a little corned beef and smoke it? Absolutely, you can. This got a really nice crust on it. It's juicy, moist inside. Now this took a little longer than I thought. What did we put this on at 3? It took about 8 hours for this little point to cook. Now, a real brisket, the whole thing, takes about 14 hours, 15 hours. So a lot less time than a whole brisket, and but still considerable. Everything rendered down inside nice, so this cooked up nice. Now, I didn't brine the I didn't brine the corned beef. I bought this pre-made, but you can brine your own too. Hey, it was an insane experiment. That little roll box fits in my Lone Star Grillz. Was it overkill? Yes. Was it fun to do? Yes. Will I do it again? Maybe. Anyways, so we had a lot of smoke on this thing. You can see the crust. It's got a ton of smoke on her. So if you really enjoyed this and you found some value in the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps my channel. And if you have the ability, I appreciate it if you hit the hype button. That really supercharges the video or helps the channel out immensely. Don't forget, if you're a new subscriber, or sorry, if you're a new watcher, don't forget to consider subscribing. So hit that like, subscribe, and notify me button. And for all my returning subscribers, hey, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Did you like the video? What did you think? Have you ever made a corned beef on the smoker? This is the first time I've ever done this, and it wasn't bad. The sauerkraut added a little zip to the braise. So again, leave me a comment. I answer all my comments. And then finally, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I got over 1,000 followers now. Thank you guys for following me. Much appreciated. So there's my QR code if you want to follow me on Instagram. And if you're interested in any of the gear that I used on tonight's cook, knives, cutting board, the little roll box, anything really, my combustion probe, I'll put links to my Lost Canuck store. It's an affiliate link store down below. Now, it doesn't cost you anything extra. We make a very small commission. That helps me buy corned beef, stuff like that. And anyways, so now we're at the end of the video. And like I said, I just finished my free bowl of soup that went with this brisket.
This is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
And anyways, so final words always are the same. Don't forget, be kind to each other. It really matters. It's really important. Things are getting super crazy out there. You don't know what other people are going through. Being kind is the least we can do. All right, so take care. Love you guys. Don't forget to watch some more of my content. Bye-bye.